A few circus peanuts. World's finest chocolate. That'll wake you up. What's going on, guys? This is after hours late night giveaway, but yesterday was my anniversary, so I could not be away from home, and you get the idea. Do the giveaway last night. So we had to try to find time to squeeze it in tonight. So I hope everybody had fun listening to Zach's podcast with AK tonight. I did. And so we're going to do this. This is the last one of the year. This might be the last one at this location. We are working on the new office, but it's not ready yet. So as soon as we can get moved, we will. So this may be the last giveaway here, or it may not, but it's definitely the last giveaway of the year 2018. So anyway, as always, I'm going to show you the board here. Let everybody see for sure. 1 through 50 are the balls that will be going in the hopper. Spinny thingy is a good name too. So, first thing we're going to do to get started is we're going to put the balls in the spinny thingy. So, while I'm doing that, you guys, what? Somebody said something. You guys making comments? All right. Like I said, as always, what? Fine. You think I don't hear you mumbling over there? You're wrong. I can hear you. So anyway, once we get all 50 of these in here, and everybody saw them, so everybody knows their number is here. So anyway, I get nervous when people make fun of my jacket. I know that's what you guys are doing. Don't lie, I can hear the snickering and mumbling. So anyway, this jacket, Trains windbreaker jacket, antique, circa 1979 through 1982, somewhere in there. That's an estimated circa. It's an antique. It's a collector's item. It's totally cool. And I have to wear it at the office because my wife says it's gay. So anyway, cat's out of the bag. All right, let's find the lists here. All right. The heat has had enough time to catch up, so I can take my jacket off now. I can put my other hat back on. Is that what you want to know about? Well, I'll tell you what. On the Cowboys thing, all I can tell you is it's almost time. It is almost time for everybody to hear about it, everybody to see it, everybody to know about it. All right. Where's the lists? Okay, here we go. Don't drop the camera. So were you guys making fun of my jacket? Don't lie. What's up, Isaiah? All right, this is the A list. This is the 50 names, one of which is going to win an Sman 360 right here in a minute. Just as soon as you guys admit that you're making fun of my jacket, I heard you do it. It's not pink. It's not hot pink. It is red. That's train red. Thanks, KC. I appreciate you, buddy. The Johnstone banner will come out. We'll flip over to it in just a minute. First, we have to pay our respects to the channels that we support. So everybody sees the new sticker. AK's got his sticker up here. If you don't watch that channel, you ain't right, and you need to start. Everybody knows Zach, because we were all just there. The HVAC Shop Talk channel. That's awesome. Here's Brad's channel. He just got a new job, so we haven't seen quite enough of him lately, but I'm quite sure he's going to start producing some videos again pretty soon. And here is the big dog, the godfather of the HVAC and plumbing industry on YouTube, Steve Lav. I know everybody watches those channels, and if you don't, you just ain't right. And if you don't like those, well, you have different taste than me, that's all. All right. Yes, train is orange, kind of a reddish orange. I used to know the name of that color, but can't remember it now. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, right before the buyout from GE, which actually put us on the map, because we were nothing before that. Anyway, right before that, the logos were a little different. They were a little more flexible, not quite so strict as they are now. Just to give you an example, Train has turned down my sign designs for the new place twice, all over the color being exact of the logo. So nonetheless, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe their computer screen makes it look different or whatever. All right, so as everybody knows, this giveaway is sponsored by Johnstone. Johnstone was ever so kind as to help us out with 5 Sman 360s. Never been out of the box. These 4 here actually have never been out of the case. I just opened those to show them to you on the video earlier today. There's 5 of these. There's 1 for each list. We just looked at the A list. We're going to look at the A list again. And we're going to spin to win. So, something tells me Joe Shearer is not here. Shearer. Joe Shearer. He ain't here, is he? You know, one time he picked a number, I think it was 33, and it was too high of a number. I didn't want to spin it that many times, but yeah, I should have. He picked a number. It was 33, I believe I remember, or 31 or 33. So I spun it 33 times and whipped it out, and number 33 came out. Ever since he's done that, he's been trying everything he can to make it happen again. But he ain't here, obviously. So I'm going to take the first logical suggestion that is... boy. That is not too high and not too low. And that's how many times we're going to spin it. So, 22, is that what you said? Well, today is the 22nd, isn't it? All right, so let's start with 22 and we'll try to progress from there. So, there's the A list. I hope whoever wins this off the A list is in here. So, let's see who's the winner on the A list. Going to spin this 22 times. Boy, those circus peanuts will really jack you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, the winner on the A list is number 38. I wonder if number 38 is here. If he's here, I wonder if he knows that's his number. So let's pull up the A list here and let's see who number 38 is. Oh, I know that dude. Look at that, Keith Bell. He hasn't been around in the chats a lot lately, but he used to show up to every one of them. And, you know, he's what we call a heavy hitter. There he is. Look. There he is. Keith, how about that, buddy? How about that right there? 360 with the updated yellow clamps that don't break in your hand. There's what comes in the box. The awesome manifold, the 2 clamps, jacket, a lot of instructions. This thing does a lot more than most people realize it does. Does a lot more than I even use it for. But Keith Bell, dude, you just won it. Now, I know good and well you have my email address, Keith, because you're in this club and you had to register by sending me an email. So you have 24 hours to send me an email claiming your prize. In order to claim your prize, I need your first and last name. I'm assuming we know it, but in case that's not it, I need the first and last name, the full shipping address, and a telephone number. FedEx does want a telephone number. Congratulations, number 38, Keith Bell. Pretty sure he's happy about that. And he has been around my giveaways almost from the beginning. I think very early stages where we only had a few hundred subscribers. Pretty sure Keith was around then. And, you know, everybody has their day. So let's take a look at the B list. And let's hope that that winner is here now. It comes out of this B list. So anyway, most of you know your number by now. Most of you know what list you're on. Most of you know all that. Joshua Hogan, yes, I have seen you around quite a bit as well. And it's about time for you to win something. Not sure which list you're on, but it's B list time. Now, we spun it 22 times last time. Now, by the time we get to the E list, I'm not going to spin this thing 176 times. So, above 22, but not ridiculously high, 25, that looked logical. So I saw 25 come across. So we're going to spin this thing 25 times. Not quite 36 yet. We're going to spin it 25 times on the B list, and we're going to see who the winner is. Let's give away another S-Man. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. All right. Let's see who the winner on the B list is. It is number 12. The winner on the B list is number 12. So, let's take a look and see who number 12 is. Let's hope he's here. And if he's not here, he's got 24 hours. All right, number 12, I know that dude too, is Mark Baker. Mark Baker has just won an S-Man 360. Where you at, Mark Baker? Not sure if he's here. But nonetheless, he has 24 hours. That's what he has. He's got 24 hours to claim that prize. Mark Baker, I need an email from you within 24 hours that has your first and last name. David McDonald, there you are. What's up, man? That's one of our locals here that works for another company, of course, but we'll let that slide. Mark Baker, B12, Mark Baker, 24 hours. I need your first and last name, full shipping address, and telephone number in my email within 24 hours. And I will send you one of those S-Man 360s. All right. It's getting late. And it is now time to take a look at the C list. So we're going to put back number 12. And Mark Baker's going to be real excited if he finds out before 24 hours is over. So, let's hope he does. All right. Here's the C list. There he is. Look, there's Mark Baker right there. Mark, did you notice that you won, or did you just get here? Which is it, Mark? Yeah, David, I'm never in the office, man. Not these days. I got you, Mark. If you're a fireman, you're an awesome dude. One of your brothers in the profession absolutely saved my life. Flat out, not even almost, maybe, but flat out saved it. Beat the ambulance by 23 minutes or 22 minutes or something like that. And I absolutely would not have made it. And the fireman got there quickly. within like 3 minutes and walked in my bedroom with an oxygen mask, and that's why I'm here. So I thank you greatly for your services as a fireman, Mark Baker, and don't forget to send my email to me within 24 hours so I can send you that Sman. All right, C-list members, if you're here, if you're not here, somebody's going to win, and they're going to be on this list. Now, we went from 22 spins to 25 spins. That was 3. We're going to add 3 more and go to 28, and we're going to spin it 28 times. We just did 25, Jeff. Oh, well, maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. We're going to go to 28 times this time. So this is the C list for the Sman 360. Let's spin this thing 28 times. And let's just see who wins. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. That's 28 spins. So let's see who wins on the C list, and that is number 17. Number 17 on the C list. That's who the winner is. So let's pull that up and take a look at it. Number 17 is William Pate. P-A-T-E. Now something tells me that that is not his YouTube username. But that's all he sent me, so that's what's up there. William Pate. Well, I'll tell you what, if it really is you, I'll know when you send your email because it will match all of your entry information that you sent me. Regardless, on the C list, number 17, William Pate, you have 24 hours to claim your prize. Claim your prize by sending me an email with your first and last name, full shipping address, and telephone number. That's how you get it. All right. Let's move right along now since it's late. Let's put number 17 back into the spinny thingy. And let's take our lists here. Chris, how you doing over there, buddy? And let's spin this thing over to the D list. Cool Man Dude, what's up, Scott? Clint has put himself a festive avatar, or whatever you call that little icon there. That's cool looking, Clint. This is the D list. So let's hope that whoever wins on this list is also here, so that the rest of us can at least see them win and get excited. A couple of you guys are pulling for your number there, I see. All right, so we're going to add 3 to it again, which means we're going to spin it 31 times. Space Invader, oh man, Space Invaders are awesome. And they're festive as well, because those were great festivities when I played Space Invaders, Galaga, all that crap, while the girlfriends were all playing, you know, Pac-Man, stuff like that. But Galaga was the awesome one. And I do recognize that. That looks like a Galaga character there. That was awesome. Galaga was a cool game. Asteroids was okay. There were a few other ones that were okay, but Galaga was awesome. Space Invaders wasn't bad. Who remembers Pole Position when that first came out? That was before video games or Grand Theft Auto or any of that kind of crap. Pole Position was a big race car driving game that you sat in, and, you know, 4 or 5 of us would go out there and compete. And that was awesome. All right, what did I say? 31. So we got to spend this 31 times for the D list and pick us out a winner on the D list. So let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 31 times. Who is the D-list winner? The D-list winner is number 47. I wonder who number 47 is. I wonder if he's here. He, she, or it. And yes, that is correct. It is now a selective gender as well. So, number 47. I know that dude too. Loscha. Who knows how that's said. Number 47. LOSCH. You have 24 hours to claim this here prize. RJC. I agree with you, dude. I was just making a joke before. So, LOSCH, you have 24 hours to send me an email, first and last name, full shipping address, as well as your phone number. That is right. FedEx wants a telephone number in order to ship now. So, put number 47 back in there. And we got one more S-Man to give away. Just one more. Oh, there he is. He's here. How about that? That is totally awesome. Okay. The E-list. That's what we're up to now. Those are the guys that have a chance to win. A lot of you know your numbers. So we spun 31. That means we're going to spend 34 times this time for the E-list. Justin Beaver wants to win. He's number 32. All right, so we're going to spin this thing 34 times and give away the final S-Man of the night, the final S-Man of the year. Thank you, Johnstone Supply, for helping us. If you guys get an opportunity, you should shop there and, you know, give them a little props for, you know, for what they're doing, because they are helping us with these giveaways. 34 spins. My arm's getting tired. All right, this is the last one. Let's give it away. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 34. That's 34 spins. And that right there is the winner on the, there it is, number 35. Let's see who number 35 is on the E-list. All right, 35 is Tytig 94. TYTIG 94. Not exactly sure who that is. I have seen them in the chats before. I definitely have their information. I have verified them or they wouldn't be on the list. TyTig94, you have 24 hours to claim the prize. I need an email before 24 hours from now, so before tomorrow night at whatever time it is now that you're seeing this on this video. And we will be fair about it. It will be within 24 hours for you to claim the prize, or you don't get it. 24 hours, I need your first and last name, full shipping address, and a telephone number. E-list number 35, Tig. You got 24 hours to claim your Sman. Now, the next giveaway may still be in this building, but it's not going to be this year. No, if he don't call. I hear you. So the next giveaway, it's possible we're still going to be here through January in this office and showroom here. The back of the building will probably be emptied out, but we could still be possibly occupying the office through maybe early to mid-February. I'm not sure. I would like to see things go quicker than they have, but the rain and the weather and the workload, because a lot of my guys are doing a lot of the work, those things have slowed us down from getting the remodel done at the new location. I know most of you have probably seen it, and if you're interested to see it, you can scroll back a few weeks and look through my videos and find the Will Ted Cook Heating Service move to a new location video. And you can see exactly what's going on with that. Now, for those that are asking how to enter, how do I get in, how do I get in the club, how do I win these prizes, you're also going to have to go back. The whole point is to watch my videos. The whole point is to support the channel, watch my videos, and you have to be in the HVAC industry. So if you scroll back through the videos several weeks back, actually a couple of months back, the entry instructions video will tell you everything you need to know. You may have to watch the whole thing in order to pick out when and how and what you can do to get registered in the club. But once you're in the club, once you're on one of these lists, and there are 5 lists with 50 each right now, but once you're on one of these lists, you don't have to enter for each giveaway. You're automatically entered, and you automatically have a permanent number assigned to you. And we only are open registrations every 6 months, once every 6 months. I'm sorry, but that's just the best I can do. If you want to figure out how long it's been, there are videos that will take you right to the timeline. You can see the day they were posted. It's easy enough to figure out. So these giveaways are designed to benefit the guys that watch my videos and support the channel. So, you know, if all you want to do is enter the giveaway and you don't want to watch the video to even figure out how, then, you know, you might not be in it. I'm not sure. But I want you in it if you're in our industry. I don't want the 12-year-old gamers, and I don't want the armchair warriors, although we sure get a lot of those in the comments on videos. Don't want the basement dwellers. We want the working jobbers in the HVAC industry. Therefore, you have to prove that to me to get on these lists. And there's a few different ways to do that. Not everybody's licensed. Not everybody has an EPA card. I don't care about that. There's a few different ways to prove that you actually work in the HVAC industry. And if you do, then we want you in here. You think a working HVAC, well, you know, you're here now. You're here now watching the giveaway, so obviously, yes, you got time to find some time somewhere to... Never got an answer back. All right, let's go see if we can figure out who this is. All right. So, I can only guess that you did not send your information in on the within the deadlines. That's the only thing I can guess. Or you did not send the required qualifications in order to be in the giveaway club. That's a couple of options that could have happened. And there was one other thing. A couple of guys sent me these links that you had to open that didn't there weren't any attachments. They were just this kind of link, and you had to go open something. You had to sign in or sign up for something, whatever. And I'm not going through that. There was some sort of thing where they had to release for you to see it. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe it was some sort of verification from the other end to know that it was viewed or something. I don't know what that was. It looked like a high security situation to me. And, I don't have time for all that. You can send me an actual email with attachments or with displays of something. I can only guess that, there's a couple of those. Well, I don't know that it was that, Michael, but it was something that I was not interested in doing. So there must have been some reason within those few reasons. Those are the only ones that I can imagine why anybody that sent their license and their EPA or their proof of pay or whatever. David, you do the same, buddy. Have a Merry Christmas. You too, Scott. I appreciate y'all being here. Geoff. What's up, Geoff? Yeah. So anyway, I'm only going to assume that's the reason why you didn't get into the club this time. Now, when it comes around next time, if you want in, we want you in, okay? But don't send the link that I have to go get clearance to get into. I'm not going to fiddle around for 2 or 3 days with each email. I mean, I have 250 in this club right now. So to make it complicated, what if all 250 did that? So anyway, scan and attach or send with a camera, a phone, do whatever you have to do to send an email that displays the required information, and I will enter you, and you will be assigned a number, and you will be in every single giveaway automatically. Hopefully you can understand that. And if you can't, I'm sorry, but if you do go back and dig through and find the video in the first place, nerd hat on. You probably automated website. I don't know what it was. Well, I don't know if you're asking for it or not, but in some cases you could be asking for it by opening those, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, if I have to jump through hoops, I'm just not, okay? I buy all these things. I buy all these, I pay for all this, and I give them away to you. You're going to jump through the hoops, not me. So you're going to be the one to figure out a way to make a scan, to make a, somehow get me the pictures of what I need or the scans or whatever it is. All I'm really trying to do is to confirm that you are of age and confirm that you're actually in our, who's getting agitated? I'm just explaining the way to get into the club, Superior. I'm not getting agitated. But anyway, that's the whole point. If you're in the industry and you work in the industry, I'm pretty open and reasonable. I don't care if you just send me a couple of pay stubs that shows. I don't care if you sweep the floor in the shop, and you're upcoming in the industry, or I don't care if you're a 40-year veteran. You prove that you're in the industry, and we'll put you in the club, and we hope you'll win. So I hope that explains to a few of you. I need an HC compressor tester. Not sure what that is. There's a lot of ways to test a compressor. So, hopefully everybody's clear that was asking. I was just trying to answer everybody's questions about getting into the giveaways. So hopefully everybody's clear on that. And hopefully they will go back and dig through the videos and find the entry video. And you know, there's two of them. So in case you're still listening and you're wondering how to get in, there was another little reminder video that I put out. I think I took entries for about 30 days, a little over that. So when we got close to it, I put a reminder video out that, hey, the deadline is coming up, and don't forget to get in here and register and get signed up and get in the giveaway club. So, you know, don't be confused by that video, although that is one that you could look at, but look back prior to that, about 30 days prior to that one, and you'll see the one that, you know, that actually was the initial, you know, instructions to enter the giveaways. Yes, our company is in Malden, South Carolina, so it's kind of part of Greenville. Hey, Michael, where at in North Carolina are you? I've got quite a few friends, and we have quite a few members and subscribers in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina are you in? Winston-Salem. I hear you. So you're up there with my old buddy Kendall Johnson, the killer clown dude that builds those bad to the bone Harley motors. They've gotten into twin cam motors now, and I ain't in, you know, I ain't up for that. So they've gotten into the new stuff. I'm not crazy about that. What's yeah, what do you mean? You don't know him? You don't know the killer clown? Thank you, Ivan. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Maybe that yeah was for somebody else. Oh, he was next door to you. I hear you. So they probably made a lot of racket. So you're in the heating and air business, or what were you doing next door to them, Michael? What you had your heating and air business next door to them? Is that what it was? No, Ray, you cannot fax me any info on Monday. You did not win, buddy. Sorry. With S. Okay. Not so sure I understand that. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you why you got that, because that's not the right email. And I have right over here the very same picture that we used for the entry video. So now you can finally get to the bottom of what's going on. Now here's some of the instructions which you apparently followed. What you did not follow is taking down the email correctly. Look closely at that email address. In the center of that email address is the number 4 and the letter U. And you spelled out the word U. You put AIR number 4 YOUTODAY. And that email address probably is not found. However, AIR, get back in focus, number 4 letter U TODAY at AOL.com is the correct email address. So the mystery is solved. And now you know why you're not in. There's quite a few people that, for various reasons, did not make any of the list and did not get into the club. There's quite a few people that happened for different reasons. RJC, I've had that AOL email address since the early 90s. And, you know, I'm just going to keep it. What do you think I should have? A Gmail? Is that it? AK, I appreciate you being here, buddy. I really do. I hope you saw we got your sticker on the board. I guess we're through advertising for Johnstone for the evening. So we got you on the board now, AK. I feel like my board's complete. Got all the guys and all the channels up there that really matter. And when some more come along that work their way up that list of being of issue, then we'll just have to get a bigger board, won't we? So anyway, Mr. Castillo, or whatever your name was, I'm sorry, it's been a minute since I saw it. Do you now see where the mistake was and how you can correct it next time? David, go back and check it out, man. It's you know, it's just a video showing a few buildings that we're going to fix up on a piece of property down the street. Not really that big a deal, but there's one little cool part of it that I almost stepped into, a little bit rough. So I think the name of it is something like Will Ted Cook Moved to a New Location, something like that. So check it out if you will, David. Three compressors in the closet. Yeah, you know, that video got me a lot of crap. I mean, not as much as some of the more recent ones. That recent one, you know, about the furnace that has the bad heat exchanger that's making people sick and everything. Everybody's screaming that, you know, you should have fixed that. You should have fixed it. You sabotaged it. And, you know, they're just some armchair warrior, keyboard Rambo idiot trying to tell me that I should kill people, you know. I mean, anybody that watches a video and looks in an attic with me and sees that we have a 100,000 BTU furnace, a 4-inch double wall flue reduced down with single wall into 3-inch double wall flue, actually reduced down into the outer jacket of the 3-inch double wall flue. If that's not enough, there's a 12-inch flex return and a 10-inch flex return, maybe 900 to 1,000 CFM of supply duct. So if that's not enough for you and you want me to fix that furnace and it's already been sitting there cooking, you know, you're more dangerous than whoever put that furnace in. So anyway, just in case they some of those circus clowns that gave me those, yeah, I took my blood pressure medicine today, Superior. I sure did. But anyway, just in case some of those circus clowns that left those ridiculous comments of how, you know, I should have gave them heat and I'm just a high-pressure salesman. I mean, do I look like a high-pressure salesman, really? A friggin' hippie wearing boots and Levi's and T-shirts, and I'm a salesman. Right, okay. So anyway, there will be a follow-up to that video, and I'm going to take that furnace apart. I'm going to cut it open and gut it open. Show the serial number first, of course, because those guys would argue to the death just to be arguing, because there's not that much to do in mommy's basement, you know? When you live in your mommy's basement, you don't have a lot to do. So nonetheless, so I'm going to rip that thing open and show them what that heat exchanger looks like after you operate it under those conditions for close to its 4th year is what I understand. But nonetheless, appreciate you, David. I mean, most of us that are seasoned techs, and most of us that have, some amount of experience and some amount of common sense. Old Packet Road. Seems like I do. But anyway, most of us would pretty much recognize all those things and right off the bat would say, no, I'm not starting that furnace. And so what happened is the gas company went out there, and said, this doesn't look right. You better get a heating and air company over. And so they called me over. The gas company did recommend me, by the way. So obviously, if Piedmont Natural Gas recommends our company, we have some amount of decent stature and reputation in the industry locally here. So we went over there, and they didn't tell me anything up front because they wanted an objective evaluation. And so I went up in there, and I immediately saw that the power switch was turned off, saw that flue pipe, opened it all up and looked at everything. And I thought, man, there's no way. This is dangerous. I'm not even going to try to fix this. I don't care what's wrong with it. So I turned the gas off and jerked the white wire off the board. And I went downstairs to talk to the customer and to tell him that there was quite a few things that were dangerous about the install. And that's when they said, well, yeah, that's why we're calling. And that's why we called the gas company, and that's why we called you. We've been getting headaches, and it's been making my wife sick, and we noticed if we don't run the heat, we don't get the headaches, we don't get sick. We run the heat, and, it's about to kill us. That's what the guy said. It's about to kill us. Or, he said, I feel like it's about to kill us. So, no, you can't step a flue down. Certainly, that's why you can never purchase or find a double wall reducer. There's no such thing. You can find increasers, but you'll never find a double wall reducer, a B-vent part that's, a reducer. So they had taken a piece of single wall pipe and kind of just crimped it and twisted it and shoved it up in the 3-inch double wall, which was letting it vent into the outer and the inner jacket of the double wall pipe. And you know what a mess that is. But nonetheless, yeah, they're going to run their mouths, and I don't care. They can go ahead and do it. But, what they don't realize is this. Here's the thing, and most of you guys will know this, but when those circus clowns open my video and watch it and then sit there typing a big, long paragraph of criticism, they're actually paying me money. So when you guys say don't argue with them, hey, listen, I'm just gaining watch hours. I go and I say a couple more things to them, and then they come type another big, long paragraph. I just got paid again. YouTube does make you money. The advertisers do pay for watch hours. The views and the hits and the clicks all mean a little something. But the real thing is the longer they have my video open to comment on it, the more money they just made me. Hopefully they're not running ad blockers, but half of those basement dwellers probably are. But nonetheless, thumbs up, thumbs down, positive comment, criticism, negative comment, I don't care what it is. If you're on my channel and you're opening my videos and watching them enough to argue, you're actually paying me money. So I think I had a pretty accurate description for most of those guys by calling them circus clowns. I think that was a pretty good descriptive term for them. Yeah, HVAC Hacker gets a little bit of crap too. He's a pretty cool dude. He's from up in Jersey, so he's a Yankee dude. He ain't like us down here, so to speak. Anyway, it's getting late, so I'm going to head back to the house and see if the wife's still awake. Get me a big glass of iced tea, maybe watch a couple episodes of The Office or Duck Dynasty or something. Who knows? We'll do something. Pass a little time and go to sleep. I really appreciate you guys, all of you. Really appreciate you that are on the list. I really appreciate you that are waiting to get on the list next time. Where do I find your email address at? Well, now, if you really are who you say you are, meaning that you're one of the winners, then you have my email address, because you could not have been on the list without having it. But I will show it to you again. It's right here. And that's what one guy had made a mistake on it. And he kept trying to figure out why he wasn't on the list. And so there it is. Bad memory? Dude, if you can remember email addresses and you don't have to have lists of them and contact lists and all that, then you got a better memory than I do. But there it is. That's the correct email address. So, I would tell you what the next giveaway prizes are, but I don't know yet. A couple of sponsors that are kind of back and forth. One steps to the plate this time, one steps to the plate next time. So I don't know if the next one will be sponsored. I don't know if the next one will be another John Stone or whether it'll just be sponsored by me. But nonetheless, there will be another one coming up soon. Not this year, so it'll definitely be in the month of January, but I'm not positive if it'll be in this office or the new one, but either way, there is one coming. It'll be substantial. They're all good giveaways. Everybody enjoys them, especially the winners. So if you haven't won yet, just hang in there. You eventually will. All right, guys, I enjoyed it. As always, I really appreciate you guys being here. Hope everybody has a really good night. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, all of the above. Peace, love, and chicken grease, guys. And I don't know how to cut this off.